Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you guys know, I've been posting up a message that I will be trying to make a podcast series, and this will include a video here of me talking about my Lifepath number, which is Lifepath number 7. I also have an idea on why I would like to do this. There's a post on my YouTube channel about a short video which is called 4 Things. Just check that one out, I would say. And it's about how maybe people in life feel like they're more than someone else if their job is a lot more or a lot better or this or that. But yeah, that video is interesting, and it's also interesting towards this one that I'll be making right now. Lifepath number 7 is what I am, and it's interesting in an extra way because on TikTok you have something called Group 7, and I'm also kind of connected to that, I guess, since it popped up so much for me. So yeah, being Lifepath number 7 is interesting to say the least. It's also interesting to see for me what it contains. It contains that being a journalist would be fitting for me, or being a writer, or writing poems, and writing or being a writer is interesting as well when you think about the factor. I am now a volunteer at a local library, and I'm doing volunteer work 2 hours a week there. So I am around books right now in life, so that's kind of crazy. And next to that, it says be a therapist, a life coach, or a spiritual teacher, even stuff like that. And it's kind of interesting and crazy at the same time because there's a lot of tarot and all kinds of other things, and I've been looking up that kind of stuff as well, seeing all of that. I think it's also because my zodiac sign is Aries, well, based on being born at the 28th of March. And that is also sometimes kind of interesting, but also difficult at the same time. Because, as you guys know, I do have a low intelligence score. But what I would like with my YouTube journey is just try and show up for others, inspire others to, well, try and to keep having dreams or a vision of what you would like to do or what kind of job you would like to do, or even if it is as a hobby, which, for me this right now qualifies as a hobby as well. It would be great or amazing if it can be so much more somehow, but I don't know if that's gonna work out or gonna happen. But my point being is just that I don't wanna let myself be down always because of having a low intelligence score in life. But at the same time, it's kind of complicated and complex that usually you would need help, or you're gonna get help. At least in the Netherlands it's like that. And I wasn't aware of those kind of things either, to say the least. So yeah, but now now I will be getting help for it as well. But when you think about it, I wonder what people might say or want to say or want to ask in the chat as well. I will be posting this as an instant premiere, so people will be able to ask questions in the live chat, or they will be able to say what they think about this. Like, isn't it strange that some of these jobs that it says in those pictures is like, to me, it's like, oh my goodness, that's like not fitting for my intelligence score, to say the least. That's unfortunate, I think. However, it's also kind of funny. I did wrote a book, kind of as a hobby. So that's kind of strange when you think about it, because it also is mentioned underneath Lifepath number 7 to be a writer. So it's kind of strange when you all think about it. It's like, I don't know what to make of it. But I do know that it's probably gonna be a tough one, because I don't think that the help that I'm gonna be receiving, that they would be standing behind any idea that I would ever come up with. It's difficult, I think. But I know I did want a grown book in my life, and I'm thinking sometimes, like, I didn't want the grown book for nothing. I think it might be important for me to figure out what I can do with that, and figure out if it can be helpful for my life, or if it can change my life somehow. I don't know if that is possible at all. This is why I'm gonna receive help right now in my life. But as I do know, I think at times I've came further than that might even seem possible in the end of the day, because sometimes you have to think about it and see the way it is, because with that kind of score for your intelligence, it seems as though that perhaps sometimes things could have been worse, perhaps, I don't know. But this is exactly what my whole YouTube journey is also about at the same time, that I feel like people shouldn't let themselves be beaten down over stuff like that. Try and make the best out of it. Try and stay positive in your life. And, I know actually that things can always be worse. I've seen that kind of up close in my personal life. So many people would like to exchange your life for theirs if they're in a hospital bed, or have other circumstances on why they can't even simply go out for a walk, for example. So when you put it in those perspectives, it's kind of like, yeah, your life might be different, and my life is different because of that too, which is exactly why I'm here and why I'm trying to make YouTube videos and be there for people out there. And it's allowed, if you have questions, to put them down in the live chat in this video, because I'll be able to rewatch this backwards again and also be there in the chat myself. And otherwise, it's also okay for you to like let me know of what you think and how you see those things. Like what I mean with that is some examples of those job options in those pictures that I've been taking from Google. You will see there that some of those sound quite like a job that I could never actually ever achieve, I think, in life. It's called like being a detective or whatsoever. It's kind of crazy with this Lifepath number. So, as always, and as with everything, you're just hoping that you're on the right track or on the right path. And mostly, I would feel that way about God, because that's another interesting thing. Why religion would be so important for me is that once I was able to ever figure out about having a low intelligence score, that's when I walked out of that room after taking that kind of a test, and I was so devastated, and I was like, God, please just take everything over. I put my life in your hands because this is mm, this is not great, and we both know it, right? Because I don't know if you guys have been notified or have been checking out what the outcome of the Dutch elections are, but that also has me a little bit worried. And that's all due to the factor here that I didn't have the help prior to my life before, and I don't like to talk about that as much, but my point is, for not having the help prior in my life, I think that's why I'm a little worried about what the outcome of these elections are, because they can really look down upon people that have a social welfare or like a social disability welfare. But in life, nobody has been signing up for whatever is going on, and that same thing goes for me. So yeah, I sometimes still just hope that I can do something or become something in my life. And what I mean with that is I hope that maybe that's possible, and hopefully it could even perhaps fit with this Lifepath number 7. Who knows? It would be amazing to know if that is possible. So yeah, it's like all of that stuff. It's not simple, but at the same time, I would like to try and have many more moments of me putting up an instant premiere as a video, because I hope to put my channel up there and grow always. I think just grow also for other people, inspire other people, like I say, for the factor that if you have a low intelligence score and you're one of my subscribers, just know that you're not the only one, and don't let yourself get down by it. because you are probably capable of more than you ever think or know. That's just what I want to put out there. And I don't know, I'm just curious, you guys. I just like to see what you guys think, what would fit for me when it comes down to life path number 7, because as you guys know, it shows up examples for what career paths would fit for me. So I'd be interested to see it. I hope you guys lock it down in the live chat. I will be editing this video, so I'll be able to basically put those pictures along with this, so you guys will be able to see what career paths would be fitting for life path number 7. And making this video might also be interesting, because if there are more people out there being life path number 7, then if you know about your life path and it's path number 7, then you guys can watch this video and then you'll be able to see it, what career paths according to that might fit for you. And like I would say, it's already funny that I've been writing a book once, and then I'm reading that, and then it's like, what? Wait, life path number 7 and writing books or writing poems is fitting? Are you kidding? How's that possible? Like, I've been literally writing a book as a hobby. How? Like, I was so surprised, you guys. And so yeah, I just want to try and make this so much more, and just interact more with you guys, interact with my subscribers and whatnot. I think it'd be fun. I hope you guys feel the same way, and I hope that I will see you guys in the chat room in this video, because that'd be fun. Because yeah, as you guys know, I finally know how to do this, how to make instant premieres. I would have to be fair about this one. My husband was the one who informed me about how to do this. And it's actually awesome, because of my groundbook, I'm able to do this. I'm able to make these instant premieres because of it. So you guys, I'll be trying to make more of this, much more, but it will be like a thing or two to think like, oh, what else can I come up with, you guys? That's gonna be a fun one. Because the same thing about Dutch elections, making a video about that one, it's like, should I do that in my own language, or should I just do it in English? Which is also something you guys can put that down in the chat. Should I make a video about the Dutch elections outcome in English or not? Be my guest to point it out in the chat or in the comment section. But as you guys know, this video is for the rest about life path number 7. And yes, in itself, I'm also talking about my low intelligence score towards this video as well, because at the same time, I just want to point out how crazy those examples are for the career path. But maybe not all the outcomes are that crazy. I've been thinking about it, you guys, because of something. You have something in this own country I don't know how it is called in English though. And you can become that, and lots of people have become that because of their disability. So I don't know if that's a thing for me to do that. I don't know. But as I've been saying, I'm gonna get some help in my life right now, and I'll hope that I can figure a thing or two out with this kind of help. That would be amazing, you guys. I don't know. I can only hope. Because personally, like I would say, I don't think I've won this Chromebook for nothing. It's probably true that I have to try and do something with that. So, sometimes I hope I can just become good at this and, be like viral or become viral. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. But we all like to dream, right? Or at least I think so. I do, but like it's difficult at times due to this low intelligence score, you guys. But as always, I try to stay positive and I try to keep a positive outcome in life and just have the right mindset of going forward and doing the best as I can. And all I can hope ever is that I'm doing the right kind of things and that I'm on the right track, because personally I think it's difficult to know that, but know one thing, you guys. Know one thing. God truly does exist. Don't ever doubt it. Don't. Just literally don't. Because I've been going through this difficulty with my volunteer work, and I've been sitting crying, and I've been praying, and I was like, God, please, if you exist, help me out. Or should I become a volunteer for the church or something? Well, guess what, you guys? The church was initially the first one that actually did kind of respond backwards to me. But when it came down to the church and doing volunteer work for that, that only would have become monthly. And now the thing is, I had to find something weekly for volunteer work. So then I had the library popping up, and now I'm a volunteer worker at the library, which, like I say, it's crazy with this Lifepath number, you guys, because writing, books. I'm now a freaking volunteer for the library here. So it's like, it's fitting, I guess, for my Lifepath number. I don't know. But that's crazy, you guys. It's really interesting. But at the same time, as always, God's will be done anyway. I'm sure of that, you guys. Like I say, for me, God has proven that He does exist. No doubt about it. And this is why it's interesting as well with this whole Lifepath number 7. Because spirituality or tarot or all those other things, cool and stuff. But at the same time, I don't know, you guys. I've been hearing that you should not stick your nose into tarot if you're into the Bible and all that kind of stuff. The only one that I'm checking out every single time still on YouTube is one account, and it's mostly because of the chat that there is. I'm there for the people, for the chat, but not really for the tarot itself. Cause like I say, that's a thing where it's strange about this life path number. When I read it, it's like it's so much about spirituality and a lot of spiritual examples also for the life path career, like spirituality teacher. Like what? I don't know, you guys. It's strange because if you shouldn't stick your nose into tarot, then interesting. What do you guys think? I wanna see you guys put something down in the live chat or the comment section about this one, because isn't that an interesting one? Because I literally did see people saying that as well. Like, don't be into tarot if you're into the Bible and such. I've been seeing people writing that down. My family member even says it and stuff like that. But what do you guys think? Just let me know in the live chat or in the comment section. I'd be very interested to know. Also, like I say, maybe I did say it 2 times, and maybe I'm saying this a third time. I'd be interested to know what you guys think, what kind of career would be fitting for me. When you see me and stuff like that, just put it down in the live chat or in the comment section. I'd be interested to read it and check it out. Don't think that you could ever like put me down on what you will write down, because I'm very much aware that with a low intelligence score you cannot become those higher jobs like a detective or whatsoever, right? Okay, basically not really, like, right? And I don't want to sound like I'm not having any self-confidence or whatsoever, because that's not what it is. But it's in earthly terms, it's how these things work, right? Because in a spiritual sense, I know you have to be and stay high vibrational and stay positive and have self-confidence and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to point it out. If you are saying, I could only see you become a writer or a writer for poems or whatsoever, I wouldn't feel bad about it. Only though, there's one thing to that. And there's another thing to it as well for computer stuff. AI is definitely gonna swoop over a lot of things, you guys. So that's a tough one as well, right? Let's be fair. This is why it's a podcast series, because I'd like to just implement a lot of subjects or whatsoever. It doesn't matter what. A podcast series means it can be about all kinds of things, but I want it to be about life stuff, which is why I'm also talking about this life path number 7 here. And but that will be the end of my first part of this whole podcast series. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you like and subscribe. And I hope I will catch you in this life, and see you next time. Bye.